won some cash. Hanging in there. He's 2 under today.
Pretty level putt. Should move slightly to Tommy's right. Good effort.
And Colbert birdies at 12 and 14 and 15. Andy.
Chichi can barely see the top of the pin. He has a very nice life. Just lobs up here, lands on the top shelf. Should be fine. Very nicely done.
Very similar position to where we saw Andy explain the hole to us. Coming up the hill that Andy North was walking down, and as Andy said, some 15 feet below the level of the green. That's a well-played shot.
Let's see how fast Jim plays this shot. He has a decent lie. All he's got to do is land it up there. There's a good shot. Beautifully done.
And that for his birdie to get it back to 9 under par.
And don't forget, he's got the 16th hole, the par 5, very reachable for him. He can probably hit a drive and an iron if he hits a good tee shot, so maybe he's going to right the ship here.
Former caddy at Augusta National, great high school football player, 7 victories on the senior circuit, the last in Newport, Rhode Island, 2 years ago at the Newport Cup.
Well, as you see, he played extremely well last year, too. Had a lot of money, just didn't win.
Colbert on the tee at 17. Second hardest hole here all week.
Incredible, Jim. Only 5 birdies on this hole through 2 rounds. Pin placement today a little bit more generous, though, right in the center of the green, back third. With the wind having died down, a little bit easier hole.
Largo 2 under today, but trailing playing partner Raymond Floyd by 4.
Air help. Now we got air help now.
Yeah, if it's tequila, it's going to be like 220.
What are you hitting with low air help? Huh?
Well, I can get this up in the air. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Here, Tom and his caddy discussing the yardage, saying that it's going to play like 220 yards. Remember, they're figuring a little less for the rarefied air here. We're playing at 3,500 feet above sea level.
He's got a fairway wood out, Gary. It looks kind of like a 5-wood. Some of these new clubs are a little hard to pick the number on the bottom of them. If it is, he'd better bust it because he's got all 220 this into the wind. He shot it straight up in the air. It just depends on whether it gets there or not. It's got to go a little bit.
Get in there, Tate.
Oh, what a golf shot.
What a great golf shot.
Let's take a look at the pin placement. This is where it was located in the final round of the Las Vegas Invitational in 1992. Now, that's the same pin placement the seniors used earlier in the week. I actually believe today's pin is more difficult. The water more in play, and the layup a tougher shot.
Raymond's got a 2-iron. This wouldn't be my choice for him if I was his caddy, but he's absolutely knocked it right at the pin. Boy, I'm going to tell you, that's why he's head and shoulders above all the rest of us.
That's a hot 2-iron.
4 feet straight up the hill.
So Dent gets it back after a bogey at 14, a birdie at 15, 9 under par, 3 off the lead, and maybe an eagle at 16. Since 1990, Cadillac's been the umbrella sponsor on the senior circuit. They created Team Cadillac in the Cadillac Series, 1 point for every $1 earned. And there are the standings right now. 18 televised events on ESPN. The senior who wins the most gets 2 new cars. Trevino's won it the last 2 years. He said, I've got cars every...
0 to 60, straight versus slalom. A demonstration of who Lexus is relentlessly pursuing. The all-new Cadillac Seville SLS with the North Star system. Now with the new power of a smart lease. Just $499 a month for 24 months and $2,200 down. Seville SLS, creating a higher standard.
Think we have enough mutual fund brochures?
Another blue one, next to the ones with the Eagles, Lions, and Rams on the covers.
All of these funds are rated #1.
Retired couples playing golf.
Over there. This one feels promising.
Map of New Jersey.
Hey, I've been looking for that.
Our retirement is somewhere in this room.
Okay. But what are we going to do with our money?
You hungry?
I could eat.
Okay, guys, what's the game?
Whatever the game, Duffy Waldorf plays MacGregor's new Dr. Irons. He knows MacGregor has an almost 100-year history of making the world's finest clubs. The Doctor, with its patented extended perimeter weighting, is MacGregor's most advanced iron ever. It lets golfers hit better shots more often from just about anywhere.
So you got him again, huh?
Yeah.
The Doctor from MacGregor Golf. Mac is back.
Summerlin, home of the Las Vegas Senior Classic, is also home of America's #1 master plan community with office and industrial parks, modern playgrounds, new homes in every price range, a performing arts and cultural center, and all sorts of recreation. Summerlin, the best place in America for your family, your business, and your backswing.
Tommy Aycock, 2 under par in his final round here of the Las Vegas Senior Classic, on the tee at the par 3 17th, 191 yards.
Uh-oh. That's headed left. That's headed left. You can tell by the reaction.
Only 5 birdies over the first 2 rounds, but 37 bogeys at 17. Back on the tee at 16, Dent.
Now a chance for him to take advantage of his length there. Like he hit it hard, but it's also going a little left. Oh, great break. Missed the bunker. Easily reachable from there.
And 560 yards away from where Jim Dent is, Raymond Floyd leading by 3. Gary's Telestrator, presented by Just for Men, blends away gray in just 5 minutes.
Let's take a look at what Raymond Floyd faces here on this long eagle putt. First of all, there's a ridge that runs right through the green this way. So Raymond's ball is going to come down and move very hard from right to left through the middle of the putt. As it gets down toward the hole, it will actually try to straighten out as the mountains and the valley, the entire lay of the land, run from left to right. The real key is going to be how far out here to the right does he get the ball started. In looking at the green earlier this morning, it fooled me. I did not get it nearly enough to the right, missed the putt well to the left. Let's see how Raymond does.
You know, as we talked about yesterday, Gary, the reason putters like Raymond putt these long putts so well is they really are trying to make the putt. And for the folks at home, make it doesn't mean to buy into the never up, never in thing and knock it 8 feet by. It's not a slam dunk, but he's making a perfect combination of the speed and the read. So a poor putt for him would be 2 feet in the hole.
And you can see Raymond from our camera angle here aiming well to the right. Need to get that ball up into that hill, some 15 feet, 20 feet in front of him. Similar to what happened to me earlier this morning. It does not look like it'll stay that far left. It's a tough putt.
And a moment ago, Trevino spending some cash with bogeys at 15 and 17. Second shot, home hole.
Well, after a huge tee shot, just an 8-iron left on this 433-yard par 4. Pin the day in the middle left section of the green. We'll see a lot of shots to the right of the hole, using the undulation in the green to spin the ball toward the flag.
Larry Gilbert, last week's winner in Dallas. He's birdied 3 of his last 5. Amazing what heading into that winner's circle can do for one's confidence, isn't it? Wargo now at 16. Eagle try.
You know, a fella hits a second shot like he did, almost, you just don't feel like giving him the eagle. Now, he got a little bit of read off of Raymond's ball. He still has to play the ball, as Gary said, way out to the right. This thing can swing pretty quick at the end.
And if this goes in, he's right back in the thick of things.
Yeah, it makes Raymond's putt a lot harder. Valley just didn't pull it back.
So Tom goes to 9. Also at 9 is Dent. You need just one mistake by Floyd.
Water at 17. There's a hazard all along, the desert hazard all along the left of the 18th hole. So it is not over yet. This putt coming up for Raymond, a huge putt.
Well, and we did see Floyd 3-putt a couple of times yesterday. I mean, he admitted he lost his confidence. Certainly no problem today, though, with 3 birdies in his last, well, he's had 4 in a row and 2 on the front side, 6 overall.
Jack's got a chance to pick up some big bucks in here. This putt here should just move just a teeny bit to the right.
He pushed it as soon as he hit it,
came up
Frank.
out of it, Gary.
Yeah, we saw that from him yesterday a couple of times.
And now Trevino to finish up with a birdie at 18.
Downhill, not a lot of movement in the putt.
Well, he's won twice. He's number 1 on the money list, and he'll be the defending champion at the Cadillac NFL Golf Classic later in May. We've got a busy month, don't we? Seniors at the Payne Weber in Charlotte, Cadillac NFL Golf Classic, Malvern, Pennsylvania. Well, the Detroit Red Wings are headed to the golf course after the San Jose Sharks eliminated them in Game 7 last night on ESPN. The Stanley Cup playoffs continue on ESPN2. The Washington Capitals and the New York Rangers. Game 1 in their best-of-7 series tonight. Check your local listings next week. A lot of the pairings yet to be determined. Now Floyd.
Different Floyd out here today than we saw yesterday. I don't know whether he'll make or miss this putt, but I promise you it won't be tentative.
Yes, sir. 5 birdies in a row. What a difference between Raymond Floyd's back 9 and Jim Dent's back 9. Right now, 7 shots in just the first 6 holes.
5 birdies in a row, 7 on the round. Floyd to 13 under. Dent waiting for them to walk off the green. He'll go for it.
After his big drive, Dent has 203 yards of the hole. It's just a good, solid 5-iron for him. He really needs to make 3 here to have any chance at all.
Well, I kind of like what he's doing here, Andy. He's a little unsettled. He's kind of waiting for the player, waiting for everybody to walk off the green, and that's good. We've talked about him with a tendency to play a little too quickly. It looks like he's trying to settle himself.
Gary, this ball's a little bit to the right of the hole, but it sure looks pretty good.
Jim Dent started the day with a 2-shot spread over Raymond Floyd. Floyd with 5 birdies in a row, 7 overall. His lead now is 4. Hale Irwin is the next big-name player ready to enter the Senior PGA Tour. He'll join next summer, but nobody told that to Hale. Earlier this month at the MCI Heritage Classic, Irwin picked up his 20th PGA Tour title, joining an elite number of 32 who have done so in PGA Tour history. He'll certainly be one to watch for when he hits the senior circuit.